Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. When we last left off, we had traveled, well, not really traveled, we were still docked in Omega, but went back into Omega to recruit one Archangel, who turned out to actually be Garrus, of all people. And, well, we ended up taking out a bunch of mercenaries in the process of that recruitment. So, you know, cool on that. Anyway. Now, oh wait, we've got 5 characters. I need to up my dice number. But since D5 don't technically exist, we're going to go ahead and do a custom one here. So I should have set this up before the video. Just occurred to me now. Alright. And 2d5, by the way, I'm not using real dice. I'm just using essentially a random number generator that gives you presets for common dice. But, you know, when you don't have that option, whatever. And that gives me 1 and 5. Interesting enough. But yeah, as I mentioned at the end of the last video, we have a few little loose ends to clean up here, so we're going to do that. And so, well, yeah, let's go ahead and do this here.
Reports. The plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
It would have been interesting to have him come around and walk around here. Anyway.
Come on, let me in.
You're not getting in the club. You just admit it. You're not getting in the club, dude.
Expecting me.
Alright, but as you remember, one of the things we picked up while we were trying to trying to recruit Archangel was a data pad with some information Aria might find useful. So I think we'll go take that to her. But first, actually, before we talk to her, I believe you had something saying Aria had some work for us?
Aria has work for me. Here?
Yeah, those exact words.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
If Aria wants my help, she better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my health.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Is it just me or is the way that he says I'll get my due a little like, you know, he's gonna kill us or something after we're done here? Anything new down here? You're still chilling out, miss. Used to be a criminal, now running social work, apparently. Alright. Although, I know, they always say it's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for, so demure and demented might be one and the same if you're looking for the right thing. Or, then that could be interesting, actually. Anyway, let's go talk to Patriarch here. Who are you?
Act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting. He's in on it with whoever killed your family. You tear off a few of his fingers, you'll find out who did this to you.
Alright then.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Wow, he just seems very sad.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Aria's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
So yeah, now we need to go find the mercenaries. Thankfully, that's not hard to do.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch says hello.
Alright. Oh yeah, we should tell Patriarch. I was gonna go run to the stores, but yeah, it makes more sense to go backwards. Yeah, we're not gonna be coming back to Omega for quite a while, so I want to finish up all the loose ends for the moment.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Aria may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Aria. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Alright, so yeah, we'll go talk to Aria in a moment, but since we have a nice little path through here that'll lead us back to the front, so we can hit the stores, pick up any last minute things before we leave. There. Do we have... Oh yeah, we got almost 100,000 credits. We don't need to worry too much.
is going ahead with its plans to sue the Citadel Council to remove unfair limits on the intergalactic slave trade. A Furlan spokesman had this to say.
Yeah.
Slavery is an inextricable part of the Precarian caste system. By limiting the slave trade, the Council is limiting our cultural rights. The Council is scheduled to hear arguments over the next few weeks. Furlan representatives do not expect the Council to take the culturally sensitive option.
Alrighty.
It's not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Okay, whatever.
A colony called Freedom's progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the chronicle of the humans' failure to
We can use this.
colonies. The Alliance has dispatched aid and transport vessels in an effort to ease the suffering among the ruins of the human colony. Raiders and pirates have already jumped on the opportunity, staking out the routes that lead to Freedom's progress.
Oh, it's this.
Alright, and we'll leave the hack module, because we really don't need that. I mean, I've got enough money I could go buy it, but there's some other things I'm concerned about money-wise that could cause some trouble if we're not careful, so we're gonna go, take care of this. But first, let's go chat with Aria.
Come on, let me in.
You're not getting in, dude.
Expecting me.
You don't have enough guns. Look at me. Look at these guns. Take that how you will. But that's why I get in the club, yo. I don't know why I needed to add yo to the end of that sentence, but it felt appropriate somehow. Whatever. I don't care. I don't even know who you are. Stop talking.
Aria wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Okay.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
I guess you're working on old information.
Well, no one would dare cross him with such a powerful Krant standing up for him. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else?
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
What's the catch?
No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
I'll be as tense as I want to be, bitch. Anyway, so that pretty much wraps up everything on Omega. Only thing left to do is buy the hack module, but since that'll only leave us with 6,000 credits, I'm not too keen on that. However, there's still some side quests to take care of out there in the galaxy. We've got, well, the cache Aria just tipped us off to, and at the end of the last video when we were checking our email, we ended up finding that apparently there's a Cerberus operative out here nearby, so I guess we'll, be nice and go deal with that. But first things first, we of course have to get to the ship. Okay, can you instant transport to the ship? Nope, no you cannot. Alright, awesome. By the way, you can always go back if in non-missions, go back to your ship to swap or to change out squad members. I guess it's useful if you want to see all the different random side stories and or different scenes during certain events or different reactions during certain events or all the little talking points that you can go to. I've never ever found a reason or use for it. Alright. So, this is the universe map. Whoa! Donuts in a spaceship! That is probably a very terrible idea. But yeah. Oh. Right, it doesn't tell us which is which. I think it's this one? Yes, Binder. There we go. There we go. So yeah, one of the much maligned mechanics in this game
is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Is planet scanning, where you basically scan a planet's surface to get minerals and other resources.
Used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
in order to, use resources to upgrade things. It's one of those things that's part of the game, so I feel the need to include it, but really this is the one video where we're going to, at least that I can think of blatantly, yes, we're going to be doing planet scanning today.
Probe away.
Though we don't plan to do much here for the moment. I'm mostly going to try and keep planet scanning on, off video, kind of doing stuff, basically like if it were a RPG that features a lot of grinding. Not much there. But yeah, it's the one thing though that really is the problem with planet scanning is the fact that the game doesn't really convey information very well. Because essentially, as you notice, there underneath the planet name, we have scanner results, which basically tell us the chances of finding resources and, the amount of resources available on the planet. It's really only worthwhile to go for planets that are rich in resources, and then more or less, drain them dry of those resources.
Launching probe.
Which is kind of what we're doing right now. But there's still a lot of rich planets out there. I actually was looking at a guide that lists all the resource-rich planets, and I think it actually said there's something like 100 some odd, but compared to the fact that that's maybe a third, if that, of the planets.
Is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
So yeah, a lot of it is spent, not doing anything useful. And you do use probes whenever you launch a probe. It does use from a limited resource, and you also have fuel. Fuel is used for this. Because remember that email said that it's the Fatar system where that Cerberus agent is. So we want to fly to here. When you fly between solar systems, it actually uses fuel. Like we just spent 200 fuel flying out to here. Okay. I think... Come on, turn back on phone. I need the list here. There's planet here. Dorgal. There we go. Dorgal is one of the ones that I want to be scanning here. Because it's another rich planet.
Launching probe.
Boy, we're getting a lot of high spikes. Oh, by the way, if you look at the resource there, you got that little graph. When you're scanning, it draws a graph basically showing what's in that area. Like this one, there's a lot of iridium in this spot. Also a little bit of palladium. And so, yeah, you kind of want to go around. It's a little bit easier if you, rather than going like this, because your cursor moves so slowly when you're in scan mode.
Probe away.
To instead kind of click on spots and basically kind of play hot or cold. It moves quicker than just, scanning every square into the surface purely in scan mode. So, nice thing to have, or a nice way to approach this. Yeah, I guess high enough. I guess I can send a probe there.
Probe away.
Another thing interesting about the way the planets, because the planets are more or less preset as far as, which are rich planets, which are low resource planets, things like that. Actually, there we go. But I don't know if the specifics, what parts of the planet have lots of resources.
Launching probe.
But one thing to be aware of with scanning planets is the way resources are distributed. Because there's 4 resources if you hadn't noticed, either looking at this interface or just kind of whenever we look on the status screen, it tells us what resources we have. Element 0, iridium, platinum, and palladium. Each one, of course, is used for different things. As you kind of heard... Oh, hey, we're already at poor. That would explain why I'm not finding anything. We've mined the majority of stuff from there. Okay, and... Korar... No. We want Lorek. That's the planet we need to go for the mission, and it's also a resource-rich planet. Yeah, and some planets, and when you scan them, they'll tell you that there are missions there. That's ED telling you that is when you get that anomaly detected message.
Probe away.
By the way, you notice that scan talk in the background there? That's to help you in locating where the anomaly, i.e. the mission, is. Also, the line will point you in the direction.
Probe away.
But for the moment, we're going to scan for some resources. So even though I tend to go right to left when scanning the planets, because, well, I'm in an English-speaking part of the world, so, you know, doing things that way is kind of, or I'm sorry, left to right rather, is kind of natural. That's just how I think, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for, but it's a word that does do a decent job describing, so we'll go with it. Yeah, I guess that's high enough.
Probe away.
Getting a lot of platinum here. Though platinum is relatively useful. Most of the really powerful upgrades tend to be element 0, which is the hardest to find, because as I was talking about briefly, the way planets, as far as what resources are there, are set up, planets will either have iridium, platinum, and palladium, or all 4 resources.
Probe launched.
So you can find the other ones fairly readily with planet scanning,
Probe launched.
but
General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted and parse
Launching probe.
0655.
alright, and since we do need to use a probe to find the mission,
Is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point ACO 655.
we are going to stop scanning now. So I'm sure that you guys probably aren't too upset by that fact.
Scans have found something.
And since we're going into a mission, of course, we're going to roll another 2d5 here to see who joins us this time around. After it finishes loading. There we go. Alright, 2d5, 4 and 1. So that's going to be Miranda and Zaid. Alright, let's see. You don't have anything worth spending points on. I think it said eclipse marks were here. So overload seems like the better option. Alrighty. And yeah, I'm going to keep Zaid with the Maddock for the moment. I haven't really compared the numbers of that versus the Vindicator, so. And yeah, this is basically the equivalent of the landing on planets missions. I think they were called assignments in the first one. I think they're actually still called that here. But yeah, this is your equivalent to those. Hey, wait, whoa. Refined platinum. Where? Where's the refined platinum? Hello, baby. Need all the resources I can get. I'm actually doing pretty good on platinum right now. I was at, what, 20,000 something? Okay, and...
Enemies!
Alright, let's see. You are there. Okay, I was aiming for that guy, but I targeted him, but I forgot it goes towards whatever you're aiming, whatever you're actually facing. Wait, what? Oh, they're coming from that direction. Okay.
Taking heavy fire! Locked and loaded!
Okay, normally I don't like to do this, but I think it doesn't auto-save when we come here. Please don't tell me the fact I turned off auto saves. Let me take a look here. There we go, yep. Normally I do like to do the playthroughs and like, oh, look how good I am. I don't die, but quite frankly, I just spent 25 minutes wasting time, so I don't really feel like going through that again. Especially because I kind of... that was my own stupidity that got me in that one. Alright, so same thing. 4 and 1. Not re-rolling. And as before, put you on that. Everything else is good. Exit, whatever. Already saw the cutscene. Grab the platinum. And since this is a fairly enclosed space, I'm not going to worry about Zaid's sniper rifle. Actually. But I am going to make sure that my weapons are all prepped and prepared.
Company up ahead.
Alright.
Who's next?
Alright, for the moment we're gonna stick behind the wall here. Actually, no. Now, one thing I don't like about this game in the cover system, transitioning between cover is a lot harder than it seemingly should be. It doesn't have, like, you can't quick roll between cover. So there is that. It's still in a lot of ways a very big step up from the first game, but still, you know... Oh, she's dead now. Oh well. Alright. And... let's see. Gap. Drill. Whatever, I can't remember what I call that. Chicken foot. And circle. Capacitor, that's what I call it. Alright, got some credits. Subject ID. What? Oh, the Rachni experiments, right. That was a mission that we could have... that was a side quest in the first game that we didn't actually take part in, so... Okay, you guys keep shooting. I'm gonna hack this terminal here so we can get some cheap... that way we can get some free money. Guys, just keep shooting, you know? Actually, I think while you're in the hacking minigame here, time freezes outside of the screen, so... Or not, considering Zaid's dead and I was hearing gunfire while we were doing that. Alright, 5 people. Boom, baby! I was supposed to transport. I was supposed to teleport behind the bear or behind cover with him. Oh, okay. We're gonna take care of that in a moment here. Ow! Why do they keep not putting me behind cover when I teleport people behind cover? Oh, hello. Okay, since that's not going to work apparently. Are you still got shields? Okay. I don't know if you have any relation to more land. You know, the what's it called? All look alike. Solarians, that's the word I'm looking for. No. Oh crap! I didn't want to switch guns. I wanted to charge or. Really? You got the shields again? Fine. I'll just charge into your face. Punch you out. Pissing me off. Okay, I think that's everything here. Outside of, you know, some little things we can pick up, like more platinum. Because platinum is good. Actually, I don't know if platinum is good for anything in the real world, but it's good in this game. And that should be, yeah, everything other than going into here. Which, since we just took out the strongest enemy the game can throw at us, 3 layers of protection, I think behind here is the end of the mission. So capacitor, capacitor, circle, circle, that's a chicken foot. Gap, gap, drill, drill, chicken foot to chicken foot. And you alright, buddy? You don't look too good.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
I'm gonna keep it for ourselves. Figure out what to do with it later. And yeah, assignments aren't really worth a lot of experience. Every level in this game is 1,000 experience points, so yeah, 125 points of experience. Yeah, not that much. And got some money, some platinum. Overall, it was a good day. But we're not done yet. So we still have that data cache that, pardon me, that Aria gave us the coordinates for, which also happened to put us very close to some very useful, to a lot of rich planets, as well as the next major story mission we're going to want to take on. So, let's get to that then. And... cruising! Yeah! Okay. And of course, stock up on fuel and probes. Because like I said, we're about to find some resource-rich planets. I'm not going to make you guys sit through those, but there we go. Hourglass Nebula. Which, as you saw, has the next major story mission, recruit the convict. But this also has, I believe, Darator is what we're looking for in the, yeah, there we go, Faryar system. Yeah, because we want to go to prison ship Purgatory there for the next major story mission. But first, let's head to Faryar to get some resources. A lot of resources. Like a stupid volume of resources. Okay, and Darator. Oh, hey, there we go. And enter orbit. And Darator was... no, it is not. Okay. So we'll just land. Since we don't have to scan to find this mission. Alright, and 2d5 gives us 4 and 2. Actually, if I remember correctly what this mission entails, this isn't a bad team. Okay, nothing we can do for you. You have no points, I have no points. So let's go ahead and go for... oh no, exit. Keep wanting to select choose, as in like, choose the option that you have here. By the way, heavy mechs. Isn't that fun? Okay. So. And yeah, those mechs are destroying the crates that we came here to get. Oh, and the script for them destroying them is already triggered. I was hoping we'd have more time to talk before we had to get into the fight. But apparently not. So. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. How did that? Ow. Thank goodness for shields. That would have been very painful otherwise. Alright, Morden.
Deploying. Incineration tech. Can't get along.
Why the fuck wasn't that going off? Whatever. So yeah, don't get too used to the load. I wouldn't call it save scumming, I suppose. That's not quite the right word, but don't get too used to seeing this. I just really don't feel like redoing this section again. Okay, and you know what? I'm actually going to change something here. Armor, shields, and barriers. Let me just prep my armor, or my weapons rather. I probably am not going to be using, in all honesty. Boy, that was awesome. Also, that did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Oh, crud.
This burned nicely. Down.
All right. So yeah, the more of these crates that you actually prevent from getting blown up, the more resources and rewards you get from this mission. But that can be a little difficult to do, because, well, these are heavy mechs. Ow. What the fuck? God damn it. You know what? Not worth going close range on these guys. And all things considered, that's going to be best option. Because this does 50%. Actually, no, I think this one's a little bit different from other pistols. In fact, it's a 25% to each protection level, whereas this is 50 to shields and barriers, and then I've got the ammo power, which gives me 20% to the...
We've been spotted.
What are you guys using? Switch to the guns that are good against armor.
Switching sidearms.
The adults. Alright. So now, back to machine pistol, since that does the best damage to shields of what we have so far.
Switching sidearms.
Alright. And for the final one, switch it up to shield to shield rip and focus. And
Enemies
oh
in
hey.
front.
We're drawing him over. That works for me. Okay, you're over there. Skip the shields. And thankfully, when you get down to the last one, since they're focused on destroying you, you actually are pretty much, if you can defeat the last mech. There we go. Alright. And then that's all the mission. We can end the mission at any point, but I believe there might be one or two little things we can pick up to pick up some cash and some resources. Hey, Element 0. Medkit. Just a little plot thing basically saying, oh, someone's here. Quick, destroy stuff. Or destroy them. Blah, blah. And let's see. Is there anything up here? Ah, some heavy weapons ammo. Useful, I suppose. There we go. Alright. Let's end this. There we go. Let's return to the Normandy. 8 out of the 20 crates were saved. Minimal experience. Money. Found some element 0. And honestly, like I said, if I remember correctly, the more crates you save, the better the rewards. I just can't remember what the rewards are for this mission off the top of my head. But yeah, those are kind of what you see from the basic missions. A bit on the obnoxious side, but eh. And, well, there are quite a few resource-rich planets in this star system, so I'm gonna go deal with those off camera. You guys enjoy yourself. Anyway,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Why am I receiving a new message at my private terminal? Yeah, we still need to talk to him. Let's see. Oh, mark is red. Mark is red. Okay. The information pertains to illicit operations that Cerberus was involved over the past 5 years. Okay. Okay. And yeah. And we'll be dealing with that eventually. But for the moment, I think we're good to go. Tune in next time where we're gonna go for our next main story mission and get another squad member. Until then though, as always, later folks.